Do you know that starting your day with simple routine, 7-point routine that I may suggest, will create a big impact on your life, for your mind, body, and soul? We always start with no plan at all during the day that gets us nowhere. If you like this video, please hit the like button and we can start. Point 1. First thing, the saints have done this many times through their life. Morning offering. When you wake up, get a heroic minute, meaning get up, do not delay. This is the teaching of San Jose Maria Escrivá. This will help you guide through the day. And this is also reinforced by Don Bosco. He would tell his boys that if you stay in bed and procrastinate in getting up, the more the devil will be reaching out to you and get you to temptation and sin. Offer your sorrows and joys. Just like this. I offer thee my joys and sorrows of the day in union with the holy sacrifice of the Mass throughout the world. Simple. This will set your tone. Your mind is already set to the Lord instead of the social media that will probably tempt you to start scrolling. Next, very important, you have to take care of your gait, balance. Before you even step out of the room, you need to tone your legs by simply doing this. Squat and hold on to your bed. Do 20 first, slowly but surely, and holding on to your bed to make sure you don't fall down. If you can do more, do 3 sets, a total of 60 repetitions, 20 first, another 20, another 20, make it 60, as you increase your strength. Next important thing, single leg squats. What I mean by this, hang on to the bed, stand on your left foot and raise your leg, the right leg, and do some simple squats, 20 reps. And do the same thing to the right side. This will help you with your gait. Most important thing, brush your teeth. Brushing the teeth is very important because many pathogens dwell on the oral cavity, which survives and multiplies through the day. Take, for example, organisms like Porphyromas gingivalis. This is a bad bacteria that dwells on the oral cavity that is implicated in systemic disease, such as, number 1, dementia, neurodegenerative conditions such as Alzheimer's disease that contributes to the amyloid plaque formation and tau pathology. Diabetes also. Bad bacteria worsens insulin resistance that makes you more having problems with metabolism. Adverse outcomes in pregnancy also have been associated with bad bacteria. Another bacteria worth mentioning is Fusobacterium nucleatum. And this is strongly implicated in colon cancer. It's found in tumors and aids in metastasis. So please, brush your teeth. Impose oral hygiene first thing in the morning. The next on the list, hydration. You need to hydrate first thing in the morning, at least 2 cups or 2 glasses of fluid. You need the volume also for your circulation. 60% of the volume is fluid in the blood. The brain needs fluid, so hydrate. You need at least 8 ounces of fluids through the day. But do not just drink tea whole day, as people would do because they think it's so healthy. Remember, tea can also excrete a lot of magnesium that depletes you from the trace minerals like magnesium. So create a balance of fluid, not just water also. Lemon water to improve the acidity of the pH of your stomach. Start with the tea and many other different fluids that you can use. Just do not add sugar. If you like this content so far, please subscribe and share. The most important thing also, and the fourth in the routine, would be the breath prayer. What I mean by this is paced or guided breathing. When you do the guided breathing, you're resetting your sympathetic tone that accumulates through the night to parasympathetic tone. There is a circadian rhythm such that cortisol level increases from 12 to about 4 a.m. That is the reason why there's a lot of incidents of cardiovascular event during those time period. By doing guided breathing or paced breathing, you're switching the sympathetic tone to parasympathetic tone, from fight, flight to rest and digest. The body is calm, the gut is calm. So you need to practice this. 10 breaths to 20. Just inhale, 4, hold, exhale, 6, hold, 4. As you're doing this, you can integrate the breath prayer that the great Anthony of the Desert, when you inhale, You say, Jesus, Son of the living God. Pause. You exhale. Have mercy on us sinners. Jesus, Son of the living God, have mercy on us sinners. You can also add value on this one. As you're doing this breath prayer, you can also imagine the passion, one by one. Imagine, meditate on the passion of Jesus, the wound of Jesus that's so painful, the sweat, the blood, the wounds in his body during the scourging of the pillar. Few minutes of these. This will only last you for 4 minutes. This will reset your brain, and this will bring you closer to Jesus. When you do the passion meditation, St. Paul of the Cross would reinforce this. He said, don't ever dare to leave your room without meditating on his passion. If you want to know Jesus, know his passion, according to St. Jose Maria Escrivá. So it is worth doing this first thing in the morning. So that's the breath prayer. It increases your circulation of serotonin. It increases the circulation to the brain of the hippocampus, which is the center for joy and memory. So it decreases also the circulation to the amygdala, which is the center for anxiety and depression. So if you set your tone, your sympathetic tone on the brain, you're way ahead of the game. The last, but not the least, get hold of a Bible. Read a minute of a passage of the Bible. The Bible, as you know, is a life of Jesus. If you want your life to be centered on Jesus, you need to know him. You need to be his friend. Little by little, his life unfolds in the Bible. If you want to know him, the Bible, and especially his passion. If you have questions about this, if you have any comments, please drop a comment, ask questions. I would like to know what you think about this morning routine. If this helps you, please let us know so we can share it to some people also. In the next video, we'll be talking about medicine and faith and in relevance of meditation, also in the oral pathogens and how meditation can interact with this. As you know, a lot of oral pathogens can affect systemically. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Till next time, have a blessed day.